Hey guys, it's me, Nick, with a Two Brew Dudes Lite. The first one in a bit of a kind of a long hiatus. The reason me and Eric haven't really been filming recently is because we both kind of had some pretty big life events come up. I got married, and Eric made a pretty pricey purchase that I'll let him tell you guys about on his next Lite. But with that being said, I'm glad to be back. I've been tasting a lot of beers during that time, so we have a lot of material that we want to bring you guys. This one that actually Random Hand brought over to my house, and it's been sitting here for about a month now, and I just got tired of looking at it, so I'm gonna have to drink it. It's probably one of many favorite breweries of mine and Eric's, Stone, out of California. This is a little something different though. The Rick and Robbie's Sprocket Bier. It is the first ever winners of Stone's Spotlight Brewing competition. So this is more like a beer produced by Stone, but by these other guys that have won their brewing contest, which is pretty cool. It's a black rye Kolsch. I really like Kolsch beers. Most people, I mean, probably the most known one is Shiner. It's just a good, easy to drink beer, which Kolsch style beers are known for. They actually are just very easy to drink, very tasty, and you get a bunch of styles of Kolsch because they're kind of a basic beer, but they're so good. You can kind of mix flavors around and still have a Kolsch, but have something totally unique. So let's go and crack this open and see what the black rye Kolsch looks like.
Bye guys, thank you. Have a great night.
Oh, come on, I'm not a kid. I can do more than that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Stop. Ah, shit. Now, this does only come in the 22-ounce bottle, or on draft, wherever you can find that. Okay, it pours a dark brown, but once it gets into the glass, it is very, very black. The head's a little milder than what I read about. Not a baby pour, but it was semi-aggressive, so I was expecting at least 2 fingers. That's only about 1. Definitely black, like I said, as advertised. The color of the head is also spot on. A very kind of rich caramel color. Even bubble lacings. Dying off a little bit, but still sticking around pretty good. So let's go in for a sniff and then a taste. Very distinct smell that most Kolsch beers have. A little more earthy, I think, because of the rye. Like I said, it has that, and it has your typical Kolsch smell. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and dive in. It smells really good. I mean, it tastes like a Kolsch. Slight bitterness, a little sweet at the very tip of your tongue, like the first second of the sip. Then it kind of goes through a mellowing, and then kind of a little bitter in the back of your mouth as you finish it off, but not much left over. So you don't get a lingering aftertaste that almost changes the sip each time you take a sip, because it gets stronger and stronger like some beers. This is, like I've said in some other beers, it's in, it's out, it's done. You're ready for the next sip, and I am ready for the next sip. You can definitely taste the rye in it. It's very earthy, very grainy. There is a hint of chocolate in it. Very, very subtle hint of chocolate. But I mean, you're not really supposed to be tasting chocolate. It's not supposed to be like a chocolate stout or anything. You're supposed to mostly be tasting just the Kolsch with that rye backsplash in there that really kind of kicks it up a notch. It is a black rye Kolsch, so it's very dark. You usually don't see a Kolsch this dark. But then again, a lot of damn, I did make a mess. A lot of beers lately are getting more into like the darker versions of whatever they are, like a black IPA or or in this case a black Kolsch, which all around have the same characteristics of whatever beer you're drinking, but they're just brewed a little differently, a little earthier, a little heavier. You get more of a fuller body, like whatever the body was of the original style beer. It's a little bit fuller. Like Kolsch's are usually pretty, I would say light to light medium body. This one I would consider a full medium body beer. But no, for being as dark as it is, dry and earthy, it is very easy to drink. It's very tasty. A lot of these like specialty brews, you drink one and then you kind of want to go back to something you know. This one is good enough to where I think you could probably buy like a bottle or two, maybe even 3 of these, because like I said, they only come in the 22-ounce bottles or on draft where available. It is a limited release. I think they're only brewing this one time for that contest. And I think when it's gone, it's gone. They'll probably come out with something else next year, whatever the next year winner is. But my judgment time, very good beer. Like I said, I like the fact it's easy to drink. It is a little, not weak, but it is a little, almost too easy to drink for how dark it is. Which isn't bad, it's just kind of like deceptive. But then when you take a sip, it's just a hint heavier, just a hint fuller than a regular Kolsch. Like I said, it's not bad. You just get a fuller flavored Kolsch, and the rye really kind of takes it to the next level. I would say if you can find it, pick it up quick. So yeah, I gotta hand it to Rick and Bobby for entering their amazing beer, and I gotta give it to Stone for selecting this one and then actually producing a large batch of it. It's a very good one. Highly recommend it. And I highly recommend that you guys check out our Facebook, facebook.com/2brewdudes. Check us out on Twitter, Nick and Eric at 2brewdudes. The Instagram at 2brewdudes something. I don't know. I don't remember. And obviously subscribe to the channel. We're gonna try and get a lot more stuff coming out. We took a long break, but we're back. We're ready to go. And like I said, Eric's got some stuff to tell you, and he's got something really awesome to tell you that we're hopefully gonna bring you next full episode. So go out, grab one of these, keep tasting. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.